Hey everybody, Carrie here for Virtual Bastion, and thank you for coming back for more Fable 3. We are here in our 15th episode, ready to, well, we're just waiting here, standing in the water. Surely we're chilly. Waiting here to meet Sir Walter. So we've been making our way pretty well through the game so far, gathering up followers, people, gaining approval and so on, in order to build an army to take on our brother, the evil King Logan. So let's get on here with the Bowerstone Resistance and get over to Walter.
We've descended into the chasms of the netherworld, stared death in the face, and waded through things so foul I'd rather not think about them. But this is where it gets really ugly. And buried somewhere beneath it all are the people Logan has left behind.
Well, we are here under Bowerstone. A familiar name as far as Fable goes, though the city is quite different from when we last saw it, that's for sure. Excuse me, Becky.
Arms for the poor? I'm not sure what arms are, but I'll take anything.
I'm sorry, Tom.
You could teach me.
I'll help
You
eventually.
can see for yourself what life outside the castle is like. Poverty, hunger, disease. Wouldn't you want to rebel against it all?
Yeah, he's got a point. It does look rather miserable.
You won't see too many kids running around here. Most of them have no choice but to work. It's either that or begging.
A little callback to the factory we saw right at the very beginning of the game in the cutscene that played.
You should go somewhere nice and peaceful. Like a cemetery.
Oh, hang on. Oh, shoot.
Nice weapon you've got there. What are you? Compensating for something?
Where are
Need to
you?
buy.
You nasty little gnome.
That's lovely, thanks.
I think your weapon might be bent. Oh no, wait.
Shop again.
That's you!
There he is. Oh, I can't take out my weapon. I have to continue on to follow Walter. Remember where that little dude is. I'm going to get him.
More, I can get some
And
better
then
stuff
drown
in.
them.
I forget how strict the game is with what you can and cannot do when you're in the middle of a quest.
I wonder what's going on up there. Let's see, shall we?
Up where? Oh, up here. Let's watch and find out.
Reaver is exploiting us! We deserve fair pay! We demand better working conditions! We're workers! We're not slaves! Reaver treats us like animals, and we're not gonna take it anymore. There's only one thing for it. We have to stand up to Reaver!
But lying down is so much easier than standing up. My dear friends, in order to raise morale, I am offering prizes to the most deserving workers. The rules that will govern what I like to call the Reaver Team Spirit Award are these. Firstly, any worker that so much as murmurs another complaint will be shot. Secondly, any worker who takes more than a 3-second break will be shot. Thirdly, any worker who breaks any other rules I have yet to formulate will, yes, you guessed it, be shot. You may return to work now. As you know, I'm a generous man and likely to start handing out prizes right away. So go on, shoo! Be off with you! Chop chop!
Ugh, Reaver.
That's why we're here. That's why Albion needs you. Your brother must have been out of his mind when he handed control of Industrial to Weaver. We should go on. It's time you met the Bowerstone Resistance.
And yes, we apparently need to get
Just
out of
passing
these
through,
people's way before they get shot.
Ah, a new base in town, as it were. Greetings.
Okay, so
Now that's what a hero should look like.
I can pay you.
that was directed at me. Thanks. All right, so we will get on. I'll try not to become distracted as we just go ahead and meet the folks involved with the resistance.
Anything new happening?
Here we go.
The monorail's at the bottom of the ravine.
In
Right,
a
this should be the place.
hideout.
Somewhere beyond this door is the base of the Bowerstone Resistance. Ready when you are.
Oh, my dog found a dig spot, but let's just meet the folks first. And then we'll get once we are let loose, we'll be able to do things a little bit more
I really
freely.
love how much time we're spending in caves and sewers these days. No, really, I should warn you. I don't know what kind of reception we'll get. I know their leader well enough, but it was never safe for me to come down and meet the rest of them. And they're not exactly the most trusting of people.
Well, I can win anyone over.
Hello? Hello? Maybe we've got the wrong place. Let's, get out. Don't move. We won't move if you won't shoot. Deal?
You better tell your friend that.
It's all right. Just do as he says.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Walter, and this is, well, that really doesn't matter right now. We're here to speak with Paige.
I say we shoot.
Listen, we're on your side. Just hear us out.
We don't make deals with spies. Shoot!
Wait!
Put your weapons down. I thought I gave the orders round here, kid.
Sorry, Paige. Got a bit carried away.
Walter, glad you're all right.
And I'm glad you came in when you did.
I wasn't exactly expecting you. Let's talk somewhere a bit more private.
Well, he wasn't wrong about it. Bit of a tense reception there.
I had this whole plan, you see. But well, we ended up leaving the castle earlier than I thought.
I heard. Pity. Your messages were always useful.
I can offer you something better.
I think that something better is me. Not to sound so full of myself, but let's find out. Oh, look, they have a map table too.
Paige, I'd like you to meet.
I know who she is. I thought you'd know better than to bring the princess here.
She's not just a princess. She's a hero.
Great. Give her a medal.
No, I mean, she's a hero. Like her mother.
Really? It doesn't change anything. Your brother is the reason we live underground. He's the reason we fight. How do we know she's any better?
Well, let her prove it.
It's not just me she needs to convince. The people of this city need someone they can believe in. Prove to them that they should follow you, then we'll talk. For now, I have work to do.
Looks like you have work to do, too. You have a whole city to inspire.
All right, there we go. We once again need to prove how good we really are. This time to the people of Bowerstone, I'm guessing.
Today you have met the true voice of the people of this city. It is imperative that you win Paige and her resistance movement to your cause. And just as important that you prove to Bowerstone that you can be its rightful ruler.
All right, so let's see. I have some guild seals. I think I'm going to go back, and I upgraded ranged last time, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade melee as well. Okay. Once again, my weapon is going to evolve a little bit. All right. Now, I am certain that I don't have enough... I don't have enough seals at this point to upgrade to level 4 for anything combat-wise. Though what is over here? But oh, force push spell. Oh, I did like that an awful lot in the previous game. But let's see what else we've got. Good parenting, hooligan expression. I have been picking up some expression packs, so I'll forget the child rearing. But let's just take let's take this hooligan one. And I am for now going to skip, I think, the spells. I've been using a combination of fire and ice now that I can have dual wield gauntlets, as it were. And that's working out fine. Besides, I'm using the other things at my disposal, much more than magic.
It would seem your heroism has to be put to the test once again, madam. May I suggest that you return to the sanctuary and inspect the map? There appear to be numerous opportunities available.
All right, so once again, we have to gather more seals. 100 more this time to gain the following of the people of Bowerstone. Yes, and it wants me to shoot gnomes. We'll do that soon enough. So let's go to the map.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Thanks, Jasper, like we've never been here before.
Unless I am mistaken, you need to inspire more people to follow you. What about undertaking some quests? People love quests.
Don't they, though? Don't they, though? So a whole bunch more places have opened up here. Ooh, we were at Sunset House, but there was nothing there when we went there earlier. We can also go back to Brightwall if several quests have opened up there. I do wonder, actually. So here's our quest list, and it will tell us where everything is and how many guild seals we'll get for any of them. Let's see. So right now, let's... we'll have to take out gnomes. I mean, that one, gnomes are evil. That's just along as we go.
Remember that the kingdom is populated with people who loathe your brother. They're hoping for someone else they can follow. Someone who will fearlessly complete heroic quests, for example.
Yes, I get it. I get it. So for the moment, I'm just going to pop back over to Brightwall Village because I think... Oh, I think I can do this. Yeah. Oh, I hope I haven't made a mistake. But we'll find out. We'll find out soon enough. There's reason for that. But this is actually a really fun quest. I really like it. I just can never remember when is the right time to do it.
Dear lady, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch, do you not thirst for the drama and emotion of a properly structured tragic play?
Of course you don't. You want to escape your troubles. You want to be made merry. You want to be amused.
It is no good. We shall never agree.
Ah, if only we could get our hands on Morley's lost play. It would solve all our problems.
Yes, it is said to bring together the opposites of tragedy and comedy in an exquisite marriage of forms.
But perhaps you can find it?
Yes, we beg you. The theatre, the muses, the very heart and soul of this town will thank you.
All right, find the missing play for Lambert and Pinch. If worst comes to worst,
Splendid,
well...
Splendid! You should know we did commission an elderly detective to search the library for clues as to the play's whereabouts, but he never returned.
The man's name is Ransom Locke, and he's rather closer to senility than one would like, truth be told.
If you come across this gentleman, he may be able to aid you. I believe he is looking for the collected works of the playwright Philip Thmorley, as we speak.
One can only hope they were not burned when the king closed down the academy and its library.
Right. Philip T.H. Locke. Morley, excuse me. Locke is who we're trying to find. All right, so anyway, yes, let's see if we can find this missing play. First things first.
Turn back now, mortal one.
Mr. Morley seems to not want us to find this play. Well, throwing ghostly books will not help.
From this accursed only death and insanity await you.
Oh, sounds grand.
Thou seekest forbidden knowledge, but shall find naught but damnation.
Oh. Well, I mean, look, it's
Don't pick it up.
sparkly and everything.
No, really, I'm serious.
Too late now, Philip.
You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife.
And Timmy takes first place. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I need a quiet lie down.
Uh-oh. Well.
Listen, you. You're not getting my lost plate, you hear? It's rubbish. Worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear madam, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
Okay. The near tragedy. Not full tragedy, but almost. Well, that... Oh, that is a thing. Oh, look, I'm an elegant princess.
Oh, Ethel, my love, my life, my son. If thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
All right.
My heart is yours, my love.
Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again in the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
Oh.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
I guess we shall.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance.
Tragic depths. Oh, to play a fool. Huh.
What fresh
fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty. 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
I guess I'll tickle him.
Gucci, Gucci, goo.
Okay.
Oh, stop, it's too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them, yes.
Ah.
I have never seen a more convincing fool. There is hope for us yet.
Oh, at least I made a difference.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh, you needn't wonder too much longer.
Yeah. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2, which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Well, Ransom, you must have been a very interesting young person.
Titus, thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine, cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
Complete the scene by dying in battle or defeating these men, these ghosts.
That was a lucky hit. Don't let it get you down.
Looks like
I do not remember if one right choice is wrong or right. I don't know, but I'm gonna use my sword. And maybe we'll survive and see what happens. It's true, at least I'll gather some more seals as I do this. Now, if I die, I die, but where's everybody else? Oh, he's not dead.
There's more where that more of my kin lie slain, and yet you live. You have breathed your last sulphur-scented breath, Titus.
Oh, and is my health back? Can I just shoot some of y'all? There we go. Have to be careful.
I got you good. You'll have to do better than that to get one past me. Bloody Balverines, did you see that?
I did, because I was the one who did it.
You murderer. My arse, that was close. Ah!
Round 3.
All my men dead. My vengeance denied. My world undone. I cannot stand to live 1 second more.
A tremendous performance. That's just the ending I wanted to see when I was a young boy attending the theatre every weekend. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? And the way you improvised some of those roles, you brought new life to my words. I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you for I know that you will do it justice. I call it the Ham Sandwich. A metaphorical title, of course.
The Ham Sandwich, a tragic comedy. The title refers to the comedy and the tragedy, which are the two pieces of bread holding the meat of the matter together. There we go. We got the play.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you, perchance, found...
This is no time for perchances, Lambert. The play. Do you have it?
I do. You can have it.
We're saved, Lambert.
Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds. Thank you a million times. Thank you.
His head bosom. It's already working. Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands.
Oh, at last. At last.
Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating corpse?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replied the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
"Great big giant bosoms."
What the hell was that?
Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense.
Worst play ever.
Hard to argue. You helped Lambert and Pinch perform the legendary play The Ham Sandwich. Unfortunately, it received a bad response from both the critics and the audience, and a passing chicken that had a moderate understanding of the English language. Well, they can't all be winners now, can they? Oh, my goodness. Oh, and I got the complete works of Philip Morley as a prize for that.
Think not.
For completing that. Oh, and Locke has been saved too.
With each passing day, investigation is a young man's game.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. Unfortunately, this video ran on way too long, so I am going to need to probably take a pause. And the reason I had been putting off that quest in the first place was because I have been stymied before at the whole chicken scene, jester scene, with not having the correct expression available to be able to proceed with the play. So I don't know if it's just me or that's exactly what you have to do to get by, but it helps to have as many expressions available as possible, at least the one that allows you to tickle people. So there we go. So no, Gary, I have no wish to chat. I'm going to have to say that is going to do it for this episode of Fable 3, and I hope you will come back next time for more. In the meantime, please stick around here and check out all the other videos we have up here on Virtual Bastion's YouTube channel, and find us over at virtualbastion.com for more gaming news, reviews, and a whole lot more. Just more. All right. Anyway, until the next video, take care. Bye-bye.
Well, a hero.